Soul Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday in the afternoon.
Tell a story.
Sweet Soul Sunday. Sit and watch a rising moon. Time for us to sing a soulful tune. Sweet Soul Sunday. People, won't you come along? Sweet Soul Sunday. This is right where we belong. Here's our chance to sing a soulful song. Sweet, how very sweet it is, child. Just like I was always told. Sunday's all about soul. Everybody come on in, let the groove begin. Say hey, hey, say hey, hey.
Welcome, everybody. Great to have you on another Sunday evening. Touch one hand, reach one heart, with one smile, one brand new start. One small step, one giant leap, one sweet prayer before you sleep. The moon comes up, the sun goes down. What goes round comes round and round to reach one heart at a time. That's how the changes go down. One heart at a time. There we go. That's how the world gets around. There ain't a mountain made that we can climb. Hey, and it all gets done one heart at a time. That's right. Hey, hey, yeah. Take this moment, take your chance, face the music, join the dance. One by each, our lessons learned. One soul reached and one world turned. The night gives way, the day returns. On and on, the fire burns within. One heart at a time. That's how the changes go down. One heart at a time. That's how this world gets around. The silence in your soul sings so sublime. And the job comes done. One heart at a time. We're gonna make it precisely 'cause we're willing to take it. One heart at a time. That's how the changes go down. One heart at a time. That's how the It's Sweet Soul Sundays, everybody. Kicking it on with a couple of Billy Mack tunes. This one from my good buddy Preston Glass. We recorded this one at the Platinum Garage in Los Angeles. Talking about the truth, darling. Hey, 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 hey. It's called Enough Is Never Enough. Let's kick it. Talking about the truth, darling. Kind you feel in your bones. Everybody got a need, woman. Everybody got a Jones. When you look at me that way, even if it's just a matinee, you got to come and get to this anytime, night or day. 'Cause enough is never enough. When it come to you and that powerful stuff. I can never quit you, baby, you're too tough. When it comes to your love, girl, enough is never enough. Never enough. When the need is rising, I got to have your kiss. Ain't no imitation, ain't no substitute for this. Girl, can't you see the moment's prime? Even if it's only supper time. You love something gotta do. You know it ain't no crime. 'Cause enough, baby, enough is never enough. When it come to you and that powerful stuff. I can't never quit you, baby, you're too tough. When it comes to your love, girl, enough is never enough. You know what? What? I got to say, oh, sugar, Billy gotta have a dose. Don't you know you're my girl? Saying, oh, baby, when you hold me close, everything right in my world, baby, 'cause enough is never enough. When it come to you and that funky stuff, I can never quit you, baby, you're too tough. When it comes to your love, girl, enough is never enough. No, enough ain't never. When it come to you, child, you and that funky stuff, I can never quit you, baby. When it comes to your love, girl, enough is never enough. Yeah, ain't never enough. I'm singing with you, with you. Ain't never enough with you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ain't never enough. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, indeed.
Yay.
And they're off.
And they're off.
And they're off. College boy and college girl are neck and neck. It's handkerchief by a nose. It's girdle in the stretch. Nice to have you with us. Sweet Soul Sundays. Gosh, this is number 14. Welcome, if you would, please, my cohort, my sidekick, the Gracie to my George.
Well, I sure hope...
Allow me to introduce you, please.
Oh.
The interrupter-in-chief, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is, and of course, known for her many wonderful records and her tremendous career entertaining, but worldwide legend as the star of the Mare Cam. And here she is on it. Everybody's angel, Miss Marilee Rush. Say hi, Marilee.
I have reached my peak being on the Mare Cam.
Is that P-I-Q-U-E or?
Yes. And I wish you luck tonight because Billy Mack stayed up all night watching Westworld, and
Excuse me.
there's a lot of gore.
Divulge your own secrets, if you will, please.
Do what?
Divulge your own secrets, if you will, please.
Well, I watched Father Brown.
My viewing.
I admit I enjoy Father Brown.
Let me try that intro again, folks. Here
But
she
quite
is.
opposite of Westworld, which is really.
You're off camera right now, just so you know. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is in her weekly segment, Spill the Beans. It's Marilee Rush.
You don't want people to know that you watch Westworld?
I just, I stayed up late. What can I say?
It's awful. It's just awful.
I was in, it's not just awful.
It's not just awful.
I was all a tingle, Marilee, because I made my re-entry, my post-COVID re-entry into society last night.
Yes.
Thanks to my dear friend and the commissioner of the RBI Club, Bob Simeone. He took me to the Mariners game last night.
Isn't that sweet?
Saw the mighty Mariners win their 3rd in a row and Texas lose their 11th in a row on the road. 3-2 the
so
final.
It wasn't a big achievement.
And your guy, Mitch Haniger,
Yeah.
had a home run. Turned out to be decisive. J.P. Crawford had the go-ahead home run. Mitch Haniger had what turned out to be the game sealer, as we gave up 1 in the 9th. But nonetheless, as of last night, the Mariners pulled to within a game of 500, 26-27. So
wow, they're on their way.
So tonight, Sweet Soul Sundays, and
they're just getting ready to disappoint you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, she'll be back later with her another weekly segment, Optimus Unlimited. And tonight we have a subject. Well, we usually do, but sometimes I like to just ramble. Stevie Winwood is tonight's. So we're going to launch into a bunch of Stevie Winwood today, one of the most soulful guys to ever come around from anywhere, and especially from Great Britain. Originally came up, Marilee, of course, with the Spencer Davis Group. Your good buddy, Spencer Davis.
You were talking to me?
I was.
I was just noticing what Steve Tenji is drinking tonight.
And what is that?
A Voodoo Ranger IPA and munching on cocktail peanuts. Thank you, Steve. I needed that. I needed to know that.
So, Marilee, we're going to head out to the first record I remember Stevie Winwood for. Written by Jackie Edwards and produced by Chris Blackwell, who had a splendid career. And you might remember this song when I better do it a step down because I'm just starting on. Somebody help me, yeah. Somebody help me now. Somebody tell me what I've done wrong. Somebody help me now. Somebody help me, yeah. Somebody tell me what I've done wrong. Yeah, yeah. When I was just a little boy of 17, I had record set the stage for the second #1 record from Stevie and Spencer Davis. Keep on running, keep on hiding. One fine day you're gonna be the one to make you understand. I wanna be your man. Keep on running, keep on hiding down. One fine day you're gonna be the one make you understand, baby. I won't be your man. Right here you get to go. Hey, 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 everybody talking about it. Make me feel so bad. Hey, 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 everybody talking about it. Make me feel so bad. Talking about we gotta sing it one more time. Keep on running, keep on hiding, baby. One fine day you're gonna be the one make you understand. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna be your man. And my bands used to end this like this. You have to go. Yeah, oh, that was a good record. That was a good record. And of course, immediately preceded the most recognizable of all the Spencer Davis hits. And Spencer Davis loved your jokes, Marilee. You know, you've got such great jokes. And Spencer used to call the house. And I remember answering one day, and he said, "Marilee there?" I said, "No, she's not here." And he said, "Well, this is Spencer Davis, and tell her to call me right away because I need some new jokes." So you were a legend amongst
in my own room.
a legend amongst your peers.
And I want to say something about
Okay, we'll get back to that segment later.
Bonnie and Bill Lackey are dancing cheek to cheek.
How does that go? When we're out together dancing. I just can't remember the first part of it. It's coming. Let me say hi to some people, Marilee. Josh is here.
I know.
That means he's back in KY country. Michael Fish says, "Do a Westworld soul song." I'm sure I will get to that. So I got to sing this sooner or later. You know I got to do a little piece of this at least. One of the most famous rock and roll organ parts ever. It's always made the bass player feel good to do the song, too. Made him feel useful. hear them.
Oh.
Nah, I want to hear you too. Give me some love. 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 And give me some love every day. And of course, the official ending was. Hey! All right. Oh, yeah, it was a wonderful, wonderful record. But, you know, of all those, there was a lot of great music coming out of Spencer Davis Group, and that some of their album cuts just absolutely slayed me. By the way, Marilee, you haven't told me who's on over there. Maybe it was lost in that other train of thought that you had.
They just keep rolling in. Bill and Diane just tuned in.
Excellent.
Paul and Sandy. Hi over there at Bear Creek. Michael McKinnon.
Now, I promised a friend I would not discuss today's Mariners score because he's on the Major League Baseball subscription, which means he's got to wait till June 14th. No, he's got to wait 3 hours, I believe, to see it. But
Mel's here from West Hollywood.
Hi, Mel.
Steph and Liz.
Hi, girls.
Hi, girls.
In that case, let me get a lozenge in.
Marcia Calderola.
Hey, girl.
Patty Kinder Greer.
Patty Kinder Greer.
Neil Storm.
Neil Storm. Now, you know, I was growing up in New Orleans and fortunate enough to work with and be around a lot of great soul singers. And this is a classic blues tune right here. A lot of people have cut it. A lot of English bands cut it. I think Eric Clapton cut it. John Mayall may have cut it. But my favorite version belongs to Stevie Winwood. Once I lived the life of a millionaire. Spent all of my money, didn't have myself a care. Taking all my friends out for a mighty good ride. Bootleg living, whoa, champagne and wine, and then I began to fall so low. Spent all my money, didn't have nowhere to go. Yeah, I'll get my hand back on a dollar again. I'm gonna hang on to it. Well, to the eagles, 'cause nobody knows it. When you are down and out, in your pocket, not one single penny, and oh, your friends, well, you ain't got any say, but just as soon as you get back on your feet again, don't you know, here they all come say they're your long lost friend. It's mighty strange, but without a doubt, nobody knows you when you're down and out. What time is it, Marilee?
Piano time.
Hey, your long lost friend, it's mighty strange, but without a doubt, nobody knows you. I said, nobody knows you. I said, nobody knows you when you're down and out. Now, if that wasn't enough to just make me, an enormous Steve Winwood fan, there was a B-side to a Spencer Davis Group record that is just, I played this tune for years and years. Nobody,
I know what it is.
It's a B-side, so people haven't heard of it. But, man, what a cut. And I'm going to do it for you right now. It will always be one of my very favorite records all time. Let's see if we get Mr. Beat right on this. No, he doesn't want to cooperate. He doesn't. Tell us who's here, Marilee, so I can get this set right.
Bonnie and Bill are drinking Dusty Roses. Now, I don't drink, so, but even that one,
I just hope it's good.
I think that's pretty obscure.
So we're ready now, Marilee.
What about you drinkers?
And it's even faster than that. I get a pain in my heart. He don't know about you, all the things that you do. As you get the best, all the love I can give. You're the reason I live. Can't get enough of it. No, can't get enough of it. Oh, know that I need you so. Oh, can't ever let you go. What time is it?
It'll have to be piano time. Key down. Oh.
That was a B-side. What the hell is going on? What is going on? And
I'm sorry, you had me while you were doing your solo, so there was no key cam.
well, that means I got to go.
I did the best I could.
Can't get enough of it. Oh! There you go. All right. I got my buttons going. And I've got a personal reason for wanting to do a Stevie Winwood show. I've mentioned that there are only very few people in the world that I would ache to have an evening, have dinner with, and then sit around a piano and just talk about tunes and piano players and stuff. And certainly one of them would be Stevie Winwood, because not only have I long admired his talents and his piano playing and his singing and his writing, but Stevie, as we're going to get to in a little bit, wrote with a wonderful gentleman named Will Jennings. And I've got a couple of stories to tell about Will here in just a couple of minutes. A most charming, literate, erudite man. And we'll tell some of those stories in just a minute. Stevie, of course, went on to be in a band called Traffic. I don't really know the song. Down near the sound of the love spark of high heel boys. That's close, isn't it? I should have looked up the lyrics to this, but I know I got this part right. Only the sound of the love of the growing heel boys. Well, I couldn't learn them all before tonight, particularly because there's another few Stevie Winwood songs that I really want to get to. First of all, I want to thank everybody who's gone to the YouTube channel and subscribed. I want to thank everybody who's tuning in for the Billy Mack Show on Friday nights. I want to thank everybody who's tuning into Sweet Soul Sunday and tonight. Hi, Bill and Bonnie. Hi to Patty Greer. Hi to all the folks Marilee's been naming. Yes, Marilee, you're pointing the magic pen at me.
Steve Tenji noticed your Dr. Pepper foot pedal.
Sorry, it took me a second to
Get it?
that.
Michael Fisk is here. Diana Walker.
Oh,
Diana
that's why I
Walker.
wore these
You are
shoes,
so
'cause I want
She
Diana.
loves your crazy shoes.
I want Diana Walker to think I'm sexy, so I wear these shoes. How am I doing, Diana? I'm too sexy. For
Michael
my
Fisk,
shoes.
are you in Spokane?
So, while a lot of people became familiar with Stevie's work with Blind Faith, because that was kind of a super group, Rick Leach. Marilee, if I'm not mistaken, Rick Leach was the bass player in Blind Faith. And didn't you work with Rick Leach down in either at
Mike Leach in Memphis.
Oh, I might have the first name wrong. There was a quarterback named Rick Leach who played for Michigan.
Wrong
I'm
sport.
sorry. But he was the guy who came up with the part on the Harold Payne. If you're listening, I'd appreciate if you'd confirm for me that he was one who came up with remember the Bobby Womack record? Do the things that make me feel better every day. Do the things that make me feel better every day. Look a little bit closer, you might find a tear's trace. Whoa, 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 I had a love, a true love, and I lost it. I
suffering all this pain that the true love lost me, 'cause the woman's got to have it. I believe she got to know that she's needed around. When you kiss her, you gotta make her feel it every time, boy. She got to know that you're not walking on shaky ground. Well, I believe it was Mr. Leach who came up with the.
Well, that's where I met Bobby Womack, was at that studio. So.
Oh, okay.
That's possible.
And it's entirely possible because he
and
came
I
up.
also met at American B.J. Thomas.
We're going to talk about BJ and pay our respects here in just a minute. I was kind of saving that, but once again, ladies and gentlemen,
Hey,
the interrupter in chief, Ms. Marilyn.
we don't have run-throughs.
Yeah, that is true. We don't rehearse.
We don't rehearse.
But anyway, Mr. Leach came up with that bass part that went boom, ba-doom, doo-doom, ba-doom, doo-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Really terrific. One of R&B's great bass parts. But I'm rambling a little here again, and I want to get to a Stevie Winwood song that is a very favorite of mine. But first, we were talking about Blind Faith. I think the song was "Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting oh so long. Somebody holds the key, and I'm near the end." Oh, I messed it up. I'm near the end, and I just don't have the time. And I'm wasted, and I can't find my way home. This is blind. You're looking at me blindly.
Yeah, I am.
I messed it up because I think I'm in the wrong key. And I'm near the end, and I just can't have the time. And I'm wasted, and I can't find my way home. Well, I surely messed that one up, didn't I?
But
My heart was pure. My intentions.
got
were
your tin in your hand and your gleam in your eye.
So later on in his career, Stevie had a album called "John Barleycorn Must Die," and man, did this song kill me. Found someone who can comfort me, but there are always exceptions. When she could, I am feeling safe. And I don't know. She's the one make me feel so good when everything is against me. check it out. Empty Pages. Stevie has played some incredible piano solos in his time, but the piano solo on that, have a fan on your turntable because the record's going to melt. Marilee, let's take a second. We're going to call a brief timeout in our salute to Stevie Winwood and pay homage to a gentleman who was on Scepter Records at the same time you were. In fact, people might remember one of his records that went, "The Eyes of a New York Woman," was originally a song called "The Eyes of a New York Man," written for?
Don't know.
For you.
Oh, well, it was done at American. It was done at the studio.
And that was going to be your release, and for some reason they rewrote it and let BJ release it.
Well, yeah, BJ and his brother used to come in all the time.
They were
'cause
scrappy.
he was cutting there. They were scrappy. They liked to go to bars and get into fights, which was amazing because he was such a pretty boy.
Well, he was a roommate for a while of our dear friend Mike Daniel, who produced The Other Side of Town for me, produced the Your Doc's Place album on Audiograph Records. Wonderful man, Mike Daniel. You know, it certainly made a huge difference in my career. And he and BJ were roommates in Mississippi. And he would always tell me they lived upstairs from a bar for a while, so they never had to go far to look for a scrap. It's like they were British guys or something. They just like to go out and mix it up, you know.
Jason Statham kind of thing.
Yeah, you know, that let's go have a couple of pints and duke it out with somebody. So,
so BJ he really was a sweetheart of a guy. He just loved to fight. I think his brother.
And loved to play golf as well.
I didn't see that. Didn't know that.
That's true, yes. Let's do a BJ Thomas song. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you don't know what it is you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Lips as sweet as candy, taste as on my mind. Girl, you keep me thirsty for another cup of wine. I ain't bad for you, girl. I don't need a cure. I'll just stay addicted. Hope I can endure all the good things when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Oh, let's do one more verse, shall we? Lips as sweet as candy, taste as on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for a look at your behind. Hey, I did bad for you, girl. I don't need a cure. I'll just stay addicted. Hope I can endure all Rest in peace, B.J. Thomas, 1944 to 2021. Do you remember B.J.'s by the way, that record merely is, I believe, one of only 9 songs in history to be #1 by 2 different bands. A band called Steam, I think, had it out in the 70s. Remember B.J.'s first hit? His very first hit was a Hank Williams Sr. remake. You can hear the lonesome whippoorwill. I'm so lonesome I could cry.
I didn't hear his version of that, no.
That was his first. Well, I grew up in the South, so it might have gotten more airplay. But I mentioned earlier that Steve Winwood ended up getting together with a great songwriter named Will Jennings. Now, Will has written songs as diverse as My Heart Will Go On, theme from the Titanic. He wrote the lyrics to Would You Know My Name If I Saw You in Heaven. He wrote the lyrics to Love Lifts Us Up Where We Belong. And thanks to my dear friend Linda Shelgren, I first met Will in Santa Barbara a few years ago. And, it's a pretty big honor for a songwriter to have Will Jennings ask you to write some songs with him, which he did. Some health problems for Will got in the way. But I will nonetheless always be grateful for that meeting, just for the time we spent together talking about everything from Charles Bukowski to Carl Jung, film, poets. I was fortunate enough he tapped me to do a spoken word reading of his friend's poetry, 3 or 4 books worth of poetry. It was a delightful project. But Will and Stevie wrote some incredible songs together, and we're going to run through a couple of those. We're going to interrupt it with a couple of Billy Mack song requests that we've got. But just before we start on this particular roll, Marilee, let's make sure we say hi to everybody who is in the house. Barb Evans is here. Steve Tenji is here, and he's about to get one of his requests. Bassman Bob is here from South Carolina. He was singing along with Gimme Gimme Some Lovin'. B.J. Thomas once played a dance at Steve Tenji's high school. Well, Steve Tenji, you are a
bon vivant.
Man of mystery. A bon vivant, is that what you said?
Yes.
Connie wants to know that Chris Morgan is in the house. I hope Marilyn Laird is in the house as well.
Marilyn Laird is here.
I'm going to do a song for Marilyn in just a minute.
Hi, Marilyn.
Look, while we're pausing, let's do it now. Let's not forget about the fact that this is Memorial Day weekend. And my father served in World War II in the Air Force. I know a lot of your parents, grandparents served in various capacities in the service. And this is the weekend that we take to Memorial Day to remember. So we want to take a second to offer a salute. And Marilyn asked me if I would play something from in salute to those who were in World War II, a song from that era. And the song that kept coming to me was, "Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. No, no, no. Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home." Remember that song?
Yeah.
June Allison might have recorded that for all I know.
I have to admit that.
But I thought, and certainly the Vietnam vets deserve a salute. All those from Iraq and Afghanistan. I thought I'd do something that was popular during the Korean War. Some people forget what a morass that was. So this was a song that a lot of sweethearts sang for each other during that period. And Marilyn, I hope this works for you. Let me get a key here. Let's try here. Yeah. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm weak. Maybe I'm strong. But nevertheless, I'm in love with you. Ooh, maybe I'll win. Maybe I'll lose. Maybe I'll end up crying the blues. But nevertheless, I'm in love with you. Somehow I know at a glance the terrible chance that I'm taking. I'll be fine at the start, then left with a heart that is aching. Ooh, maybe I'll live a life of regret. Maybe I'll give much more than I'll get, but nevertheless, I'm in love with you. Oh, maybe I'll live a life of regret. Maybe I'll give much more than I'll get, but nevertheless, I'm in love with you, with you, but nevertheless, I'm in love with you. For you, Marilyn Laird, and for all of who, like you, gave a portion of their life, and some much more than that. So, happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Uncharacteristically good weather. It usually rains the weekends people go camping. So I'm going to return to the subject of Will Jennings. Fabulous man. He and Stevie Winwood ended up writing some incredible songs together. And I think it began with this one. If I'm not mistaken, their string of hit records began with this. Here goes Steve Denji. Well, it used to seem to me that my life went on too fast. I had to take it slowly just to make the good times last. But when you're born to run, it's so hard to just slow down. Don't be surprised to see me back in the finest part of town. I'll be back in the high life again. All the doors that closed on me are open once again. Back in the high life again. All the ones that closed on me will finally take me in. Drink and dance with one and we have this world so easy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Internet. Thank you.
Travers had a mad crush on him when he was in Traffic.
Oh, yeah. Well, Traffic was, as I mentioned earlier, it was a real departure from a lot of the earlier work that he had
Did
done.
Will write that with him?
Yes, he did. And let's see. I believe their next hit together was one of the favorites for our buddy Randy Ritualo. So this is where we get to embarrass Randy Ritualo by calling him out, and he's not here. But who knows whether he is or not, but
I need more monitor.
you need some more monitor? Well, just say so. Costco's bringing you some more monitors soon. But you don't have any?
There's no monitor.
No monitor for Mare?
No.
Well, then you talk to the folks while we do a little 20-second
Okay.
timeout for you NBA fans. We'll put the Mare cam on, and I will tend to. How about a brief?
Oh.
How
Well,
about a brief appearance by our on-site technician?
Okay,
Hi,
there
folks.
he is. There he is. Wendy and Gary are here. The Taylors are here.
Oh my goodness!
Now, are they down south? Do we know? Oh, speaking of down south, Patsy and Van Allen are here.
Oh my goodness!
From
Well,
Birmingham. It's a little late for you, isn't it? Yeah.
That's right. Marilyn, you're not hearing any piano over there?
More.
Well, it's pretty loud, but
Okay, it's on now. You know me. I'm getting hearing aids on Wednesday.
Birmingham,
Yeah.
Birmingham, greatest city in Alabama. You can drive across this entire land. There ain't no place like Birmingham. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. That's what you got to say. Roll Tide.
I have no idea what key this is in for me, so I'm just going to start and see where I wind up. When life is too short, roll with it, baby. Don't stop and lose your touch. Roll with it, baby. I'm knocking on your door. Tell them that there's no more. paradise. If you roll with it, baby, come on and just roll with it, baby. Why don't you just roll with it, baby? All right. And then, of course, there came a tremendous, tremendous hit for Stevie and Will Jennings. An enduring record. Record of the year, I believe it was Song of the Year. And one of those songs that I think is going to get played for a very, very long time. Let me check in while I'm talking about this with the folks who are here so that my screen has a chance to blank out of me. Stephanie has put in a request for I'll Be Seeing You. Michael Fisk, his grandfather was a Spanish-American war hero. Good for him. That would have been the turn of the century. Bob Cisneros says he lived in Birmingham for 20 years, went to Auburn for grad school.
Who?
Bob Cisneros.
Oh.
Bob and I went to high school together at Jesuit in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And grad school at Auburn, that's like 7th grade for... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Bob. I had to tell a War Eagle joke.
Corinne Priest is here.
Hi, Corinne.
Deb Boger.
Hiya, Deb. Corinne, I saw a picture of you this week on Facebook with your buddy, one of your girlfriends, and you just look fabulous. So great to have you with us.
Trevor says Dawn Solenza. Does that mean anything?
That does not.
Oh,
But
well,
I'm sure she'll explain.
All right. Well, Travers, you got to explain yourself. Explain. You got explaining to do.
All right. That it?
That's all I got. That's all.
Well, Marilee, I got no business trying this song. It is incredibly hard, and I have not sung it in at least a decade, but...
Don't break your streak.
Think about it. There must be I love bound and written stars above. Without it, life is just wasted time. Look inside your heart, I'll look inside mine. There must be some everywhere in this whole world. What's fair? We walk blind and try to see, falling behind what can be. Yeah, bring me a higher, don't you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring me a higher, oh, bring me a higher. There's that higher love. Worlds are turning, and we're just hanging on, facing our fears and then turning all alone. A yearning, and it's real to me. There must be someone who's waiting there for me. And so fine everywhere in this whole world. What's fair? We walk blind and try to see, falling behind what can be. Hey, bring me a higher, bring me a higher, oh, bring me a higher. Where's that higher love? Until then, I will sing my song. I know how to go. Gonna sing along. I can light the night up with my soul on fire. I can make the sunshine from pure desire. Let me feel that love come over me. Let me feel how strong it can be. Hey, yeah, yeah, bring me higher. Bring me higher. Oh, bring me higher. Hey, bring me higher. Oh, bring me higher. Sing, yeah, yeah, bring me higher. Oh, yeah, bring me higher. Oh. Man, what a tune, what a tune. Well, it was close.
That was a great fake.
That was for a fake. That was a pretty good
I
fake.
thought you did.
That's not a song. That's not a song you should
Well,
be faking.
You have no fear.
I really don't.
No.
Obviously, whether I have fear or not is a question. I have no shame, apparently. So, I mean, most people aren't going to do that song without. So, thanks to all the people who have been so gracious as to help out with whether it be with PayPal, or whether it be with Zelle or with Venmo. What you do is makes this thing go on forward, and lets the songs keep coming out. There's more songs being written, more songs about to be recorded later in the summer. There's a lot of music ahead, and I'm so grateful that anybody is listening. I mean, it's kind of that simple. I'm just grateful that you're listening. Bob Cisneros, by the way, merely his degree was in pharmacy. Merrily, it is. I want clearance from Monsieur Floby for me to say this over the air. It's a special day at Chateau Floby, but I want to make sure I'm okay with saying that. And so I'll move on for just a second. And I'm going to move on to a Billy Mack song. You think that's okay?
Yeah.
And I think somewhere here, Merrily, I have. By the way, I'm going to put you on camera for a second. I'm giving you a warning.
Uh-oh.
So you can tell us what's going on over there on the feed while I
dear.
check something
I just
out.
lost my screen. Oops.
Well, of course you did.
People like to just type in what you're singing.
Well, good.
They just
I like that.
repeat the title. So, Mel, I'm so glad you're here. You missed my Friday butchering of Phil Spector.
Oh, you did great. In fact,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want to do it again, you can do it again.
No, I have 2 more new songs to butcher this Friday, so
Oh, good.
stay
Well,
tuned because pictures will be taken.
Well, Merrily,
Yeah.
while we're talking about soul and soulful songs, when I was first introduced to Will Jennings, he wanted to hear a couple of songs, and there were, I assume he liked them because I can't really remember exactly whether he told me that. I'm not going to claim, hey, Will Jennings liked this tune if it's not absolutely true, so I want to make sure, but I'm pretty sure. And this was a song that I'd written inspired by all the great artists of Stax. And remember, you appeared down in, I got the ticker on and they can't see your face.
Yeah, see there I am.
Including Miss Carla Thomas, who was one of your heroines.
Oh,
right.
Carla Thomas, she's a hoot. I got to work with her about a year or so ago. Well, a year and a half ago. And we had a wonderful time together. What did we do? Oh, we did a tribute to George Klein down in Memphis, and she was on the show. And never thought I'd get to meet Carla Thomas, and now she's my buddy. She's my buddy.
Well,
She's
she is a
fun gal.
sweetheart of a gal.
It's always the people who are least affected by stardom that are the most fun to be around.
She's keeping it real.
And
So,
I was lucky enough
Kay
to work.
Schlegel's here.
Hiya, Kay.
She told a story, but it's back in my feed thing. Oh, Michael Fitz got a jewel of the Nile necklace on tonight. Oh, yes. These are agates from my friend Linda Stanley. Agates. And that's labradorite. Oh, and the bear is taking, this bear is taking subbing for the angel, Liz's angel tonight, and it's another Boyd's bear. And isn't she adorable? She's got a bow tie and a heart. See? I have to have something to cling to. Something. Oh, so.
Well, Melly, as you know, I
still sleep with teddy bears.
I just got a new prescription for my
teddy bear.
for my contacts, and I can't read a damn thing. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
so
have
sorry.
to.
When are those new contacts coming?
Who knows?
Well,
But I'm gonna proceed on. I won't be able to do the song. I'm afraid I'm gonna play the track that already has a vocal on it, and you know what?
oh, you've done that before.
Insanity that can
That
lead
makes
to.
it really interesting.
Yeah.
The audio is a challenge.
So we're
Yeah.
going back to the subject of Stevie Winwood. Oh, I got asked. Steve Tenji wants a golf song. Well, you know, Steve, I just mentioned that my friend Van Allen is tuned in from Birmingham, Alabama. And Van's actual first name is Walter. And this song was about Walter Hagen. And sometimes I used to sing Walter Allen when I would sing. Oh, when my friend Walter Hagen comes to town, we gon' push that little white ball around. Tonight we'll turn the quarter upside down. Oh, when my friend Walter Hagen comes to town. Oh, some say Bobby Jones has come of age. Some say young Gene Saracen is bound to beat a race. Whether it's a dollar or a dime, oh, my money's on the big man every time. Say, when my friend Walter Hagen comes down, we gonna push that little white ball around. Yeah, tonight we'll turn the quarter upside down. Yo, when my friend Walter Hagen comes down. Now, some are gonna tell you that Francis we met is the best. Some say Harry Varden stands above the rest. I won't recant, revise, I won't renege. I stand behind a man they call the Hague. Oh, my friend Walter Hagen comes down. We gonna push that little white ball around. And tonight we turn the quarter upside down. Yeah, when my friend Walter Hagen come to town. Oh, a 5-time winner of the PGA. He won the Open in Britain and the USA. Ryder Cup winner and Ryder Cup captain too. It's true.
It's true.
Walter loved to hit the ball all day. At night, those New Orleans ladies, they love to look his way. Today we'll play the course at City Park. Yeah, but the game won't really begin till after dark. Say, when my friend Walter Hagen comes down, we gonna push that little white ball around. Yeah, tonight we turn the quarter upside down. Oh, when my friend Walter Allen come to town.
Come to town.
Yeah, when my friend Walter Hagen come to town.
Yay!
Here you go, Steve Tenji.
Goodbye, Diana Walker. She's got to go to bed.
She's got to go to bed.
Oh, these people.
Oh, well, here, Diana. Let me give Diana.
You sissies.
Let me give her something to dream about here.
Sissies. Ah.
As Steve Tenji might put it, sweet dreams of shoes, dear, if shoes there be. Sweet
Oh,
shoes to carry you.
Have you done that one yet for Steve?
We allude to these things. We don't actually do them. And it's, as you can probably tell, it's Vocal Zone tablet time. Now, I've debated over which. First, do you know if Lynn White is in the house tonight?
No.
Have we heard, is Lynn White here?
I don't see her.
Okay.
She started celebrating early.
Well, it's her birthday tomorrow, so I wanted to sing her a birthday song. But I promise you all, I would keep this to an hour and a half, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do my two favorite Stevie Winwood, Will Jennings tunes to wrap up the night.
Yeah, you got to get back to Westworld.
You know,
You
just for that, we're putting you
do
on.
take your life in your hands.
Just
every
for
time
that,
you watch it.
we're putting you on camera, and we're just going to leave you on camera.
No.
Okay.
No.
Now through this whole song,
There
we're
she is.
just going to leave you. We're just going to leave you on camera.
All right. I'm going to mock you.
Oh, as if you haven't? That's a pretty empty threat at this point. From Ark of a Diver, Will Jennings, Stevie Winwood. Stand up in a clear blue morning.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say? What can be alone in a cold day dawning? Are you still free? Can you be? When some cold tomorrow finds you, and some sad old song reminds you how the road out there unwinds you, while you see a chance, take it. Find romance, make it, because it's all on you. Don't you know by now no one give you anything? Don't you wonder how you keep on moving day by day? No way. All right. I love this verse. When there's no one left to leave you, even you don't quite believe you, that's when nothing can deceive you. While you see a chance, take it. Find romance, fake it, because it's all on you. Stand up in a clear blue morning. What do you see? What can be alone in a cold day dawning? Are you still free? Can you be? Hey, while you see a chance, take it. Find romance, fake it. While you see a chance, take it. Find romance, you gotta fake it. See a chance, take it. Find romance, fake it, because it's all on you.
Steve Tenji's favorite Winwood song.
Well, good for him. I'm glad
You
that's
covered
good.
that bass.
That's a good choice.
And he didn't come up with a request of shame tonight, so.
Oh, there's still time. I have a special surprise for him on next Friday night. Yes, I do.
Edie Lawrence.
Edie Lawrence.
Oh.
Edie Gourmet, I think.
Edie
you
Gourmet.
mean. Yes, Edie Lawrence and Steve Gourmet coming to the Tin Can Club in
Well,
East Rutherford, New Jersey, next week. Not to be confused. Josh Fisher wants to hear "When My Friend Dr. Pepper Comes to Town." Well, he's coming to town right now. Man,
come to town.
it is hot in here tonight, merely during the summer.
I know. Look at it. And I wore my Elizabeth Warren jacket tonight. Get it?
Oh man.
Oh, I'm not going to say it.
Man, you already did.
I
All
already
right.
did.
Aren't you glad I didn't put you on camera when you said that? Okay, we got to go. We'll see you next Friday night for the Billy Mack Show.
Oh.
Oh. Steve Tenji's waiting for those immortal words. Good night, Mrs. Calendar, wherever you are.
Oh, Steve Tenji has his request of shame.
And that would be...
Big Bad John by Jimmy D.
You know, there's something I always say to my audiences, Mr. Tenji, and that is...
You never disappoint.
Be careful what you ask for. I might know it. Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He did 6'6", weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder, kind of narrow at the hip, and everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John. Big
Bad
John.
John. See? Oh, Mick Smyer checked in and said, so long. Well, for heaven's sake.
So long?
So long, Billy.
That's his opening salvo?
Yes.
So
it's the
long?
first thing he says, and it's goodbye.
Well, you know, it sounds like a lot of my dates in high school. They opened the door, and there I stood, and they just went, goodbye. Especially the girls that wanted a bad boy.
Yeah.
You know, I showed up all clean cut and all that. They just opened the door and went, goodbye. Yes, like my big night at my junior senior prom, I saved for months and months and months. Took my date out to one of the really pricey restaurants in New Orleans. Went to the dance, had a great time, and just as I was about to kiss her goodnight, she called me by her other boyfriend's name.
Oh, you poor
Oh
thing.
boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy. So enough
You showed her.
of my tales of woe. Enough of my dating history, my love life history. Okay, so we got to go. And the first day I met Will Jennings, and we had lunch together, and we talked. You know, there's a zillion questions you want to ask people who have accomplished what Will has accomplished, and particularly if they're in the same trade as you. But you know, the most important thing to do is just be yourself and be people first, and then let all the business and career stuff kind of leak in as we go. And I waited till it was later in the afternoon, and I knew we were going to have to break it up shortly. And he made reference to some lyric, not one that he had written, but someone else. And I looked at him and I said, well, speaking the lyrics, come and see me. I'm the same boy I used to be. And, you know, you're having a conversation with somebody and you say something, and suddenly they're there, but they're light years away, momentarily, instantaneously lost in a reverie. Not just a memory, but a reverie. And I'm sure you all know the difference. And I had that moment there with Will for just a second, because I really do think it's a phenomenal lyric. And it's where we'll leave our Stevie Winwood discussion for the evening. There may be one more song, but this is probably my favorite of all their collaborations.
boy I used to be. Love songs fill the night, but they don't tell it all. Not how lovers cry out, just like they're dying. Her cries hang there in time somewhere. Someday, some good wind may blow her back to me. Some night I may hear her just like she used to be. No, it can't be that woman with the wind in her arms. Valerie, call on me. Valerie, come and see me. I'm the same boy I used to be. Oh, oh, so cool. She was like jazz on a summer's day. Music high and sweet, then she just flew away. No, she can't be that woman with the wind in her arms. Valerie, call on me. Valerie, come and see me. I'm the same boy I used to be. Valerie, call on me. Valerie, come and see me. The same boy I used to be. It's been a sweet soul Sunday.
Whoops.
Oh, Marilee's got a ringer on. How timely.
Oh, shame on them.
How timely. Let's take Marilee over to the cam of shame.
Oh, the camera of shame.
The cam of shame. A beautiful moment in the show, and on comes your ringer.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'm
It's
so sorry. You know, it was that idiot from.
well,
I'm being stalked by somebody.
okay, well, and is he going to teach you how to turn your ringer on? Okay.
Don't tell me what not to do. I'll do
thank
it
you.
again, and I'll take
Thank you for
pictures.
joining us tonight. We're going to see you Friday night for the Billy Mack Show.
Oh.
You're on camera, Marilee. I'm just leaving you on there so
What is-
so you can absorb the entire impact of
He's being mean.
what you've done. So,
Don't tell me what not to do.
a friend of ours whose my angels are in her corner and have been for a long time.
I hope the doctors are applauding you when you walk in.
They very well should be. It's day 100 for our friend, Mademoiselle Fleuby. And so I think
And happy birthday to Moxie.
Moxie, that's right, our dog Moxie. Little Moxie is 9 today.
9. She's 9. And
Excellent.
Sprite.
So we're going to leave you with a salute to my friend Barbara. As soon as I get my pedals correct.
How about the Dr. Pepper pedal?
Let's try that one, see if
Oh,
it works.
jeez.
Kind of scared you, didn't I?
No, you just deafened me more.
Well, that'll get fixed on
I
Wednesday.
wouldn't know.
That'll get fixed on Wednesday, won't it?
I wouldn't know.
Okay. You wouldn't know.
Oh, I don't
Right.
hear anything.
Now remember, I'll give you a clue.
That did hurt, though.
I'll give you a little clue when the song's about to end so you can switch your ringer back on. I have a little,
I'm coming I'm coming for you.
You coming for me now?
Yeah.
All right, well, I hope this one doesn't startle you too much. Let's see how we do. You ready? All right, Barbara, here you go. Well, there you went. Merrily, I got to put you on camera for a second because I did something over here. I froze up my...
You got to finish that sandwich. He put the camera on me last week when I was taking a bite of something. I'm just here to humiliate.
Oh,
hey,
dear.
You're doing good tonight. Only an hour and 40 minutes. This is good.
Yeah, not bad at all. Now if I can just get this to unfreeze for the finale of all the crap that happened.
He's done so well technically, don't you think?
Yeah, it's been a pretty
glitches. He turns off the refrigerator so it doesn't blow the power.
You know, we're just gonna. I'm not sure whether we're gonna continue your segment or not.
I'm just gonna beat you into the ground till you fire me.
Next week it may be the mayor chair. What do you think, huh?
I can't wait to see y'all in person.
While I'm stalling for this, Merrily, I'll give Connie and Stephanie a little. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. Marilyn Laird. In a small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, chestnut tree, the wishing well. I'll be seeing you. I'm getting the camera. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day. Everything that's light and gay, you're back. I'll always think of you this way. Find you in the morning light, and when the night is through, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. That was very funny. Unlike a number of your remarks this evening. So now, as you slither your way stageward with your microphone,
With the stealth of a jaguar.
we'll sing this one for Barbara on day 100. Congratulations. Another year goes by and the young girls don't even try, while the young boys toss, turn in their beds, and the angels are shaking their heads, and the writers write and the singers sing. We're all asking the same damn thing. How can she be so beautiful? How does she hold back the hands of time? Is it ancient magic or a miracle cure? Simple truth that true beauty endures. How can she be so beautiful? Another calendar gone and she just keeps keeping on. Her old boyfriends walk around dressed in black, and her girlfriends mutter behind her back, and the singers sing and the writers write, knowing words can never describe the sight. How can she, come on, be so beautiful? How does she hold back the hands of time? Is it ancient magic or a voodoo spell? Family secret she'll never tell. How can she be so beautiful? Oh, me, I'm just
just like the other guys. Ashamed of what I see, wishing and hoping the light that she shines will always be shining on me. How can she be so beautiful? How does she hold back the hands of time? Oh, is it ancient magic, miracle cure, simple truth that true beauty endures? How can she be? Why does she find me? How can she be so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful? See you Friday night, everybody. We love you. Peace. Sweet Soul Sunday, Sunday in the afternoon. Sweet Soul Sunday, sit and watch the rising moon. Stand up, they can't see you. Time for us to sing a soulful tune. No, you're not. I'm just kidding you. Now you're over there. Sweet Soul Sunday, people, won't you come along? Now there. Sweet Soul Sunday, this is right where we belong. It's my turn this week. Here's our chance to sing a soulful song. Sweet, how very sweet it is, child. Just like I was always told, Sundays are all about your soul. We'll see you next Friday night for the Billy Mack Show, starring, of course, let the groove begin. The detractor in chief. Say hey, hey, Miss Marilee. Peace. Hey, hey.
You're out of here.